Really nothing, but I mean, I'm not on the internet all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm talking about streamers. Do you know who Tom Flash is? You know who Tom Flash? Do you know who he is?
Eddie the Petty?
No. You know the streamer called Tom Flash?
I've heard of him.
You know who it is?
He's a smooth operator.
Yeah, you know who it is? Liquid.
Okay, cool.
He's on party.com.
That's what I just said, Eddie the Petty. He's the man.
Yeah. You know that there's a new stream site called party.com. PARTI.com.
What a fucking gay name.
Yeah, and he's doing really well there. He's doing as good as some of the IRL streamers here. Last
really?
time, when I checked his room out, he had almost like 90 people in there, which is pretty good for you know.
Well, the guy's a fucking huge talent. Everybody loves Liquid. You know, the only people that hate Liquid are like bottom feeding, like mentally handicapped types.
Well, you know, he acts kind of autistic at times, but maybe
he's an entertainer, Jack. So do you. You act stupid all the time. It's part of your gig. Part of your gimmick.
That's an asset. To be able
no, it's so Jack. It's so cool. I finally figured you out recently. you just play dumb on shit, but meanwhile you're a snarky bitch. You're still Jackie in there.
I don't know, man.
You're passive aggressive, and like you just say nothing like condescending things about people, like quote, Jessica is highly intelligent, end quote. Like that was the funniest thing you've ever said in your life, Jack.
Look, I don't lie. I tell the truth at all times.
Hey Jack, remember when you were going after all those Hispanics with no car insurance?
You mean like Bob?
Bob's Hispanic?
No, that he doesn't like Hispanic people to drive without licenses.
He just doesn't like Hispanic people, period. At least you have you have a sect within.
Remember, I had a guy that took care of my lawn and all. He was Chico.
No shit.
Yeah, Chico used to come, and he was always ask for more money. And I said, Chico, you're breaking the bank. I can't pay you much more. But,
did he know you as Jack or Jackie?
No, he knew me as myself.
What does that mean?
Well, he knew me as Jack.
Did he ever see you dressed up with your hooters like that?
No. I made sure he never did because it wouldn't look too good.
Yeah, you kind of seem like a soft touch, Jack. Like those.
But I don't have to worry about that anymore.
They're a lot smarter than you think. You know, they play dumb. They were trying to fucking squeeze a little more out of you. They thought you were dope. I know what the story is. I can evaluate things.
By the way, my
you're a smart guy, Jack.
Yeah. Also, my psychiatrist cured me. So you don't see me dressing up anymore.
Your psychiatrist should be disbarred, okay? And your daughter should file a malpractice suit against that person. They're out of their mind.
Yeah, my daughter says that's one of the best things that ever happened to me. To get my mind straight.
I think it's convenient for her. I don't think it really did anything great for you.
Yeah, my mind is straight now.
Jack, you've been a total mess since you got all your skirts burned up.
I had nice mini skirts too. I have great legs.
You sure did, buddy.
I have great legs, man.
I mean, why wouldn't your daughter at least donate that to some shelter or something? Why is she gotta be so fucking snarky?
Well, she wants the best. She wants me to have the best.
What?
I mean, she's
wouldn't the best be like you being happy?
Yeah, well, I am happy.
No, you were happy. I don't think you're as happy as you were. I think you're content now. But you were flitting around, with the makeup on, throwing those hooters around. You're not hanging out of your skirt. You were fucking flying high, bro.
Yeah, it was all mental. It was in my mind. I thought that maybe I would be, being a woman would be a better choice. But
I think it was. I told you.
But I found
all
out.
the Jack fans I know.
But like the psychiatrist said, he said, look between your legs. It'll tell you what you really are. I said, yeah.
Has he seen your clip before?
to talk about that issue. All I know is that I feel much better now. I don't have any kind of anxiety. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. Were you partying pretty hard? Were you dressing up like a chick? Were you doing a lot of drugs, or what was going on?
No, I mean, look, I don't know. I just felt I was happy. Right?
Yetta's here. Can we stop the show for a second?
I love Yetta. Where is she?
Let's all pay homage, if you will.
I see. She said hi.
She's a lovely lady, Jack.
I know she's beautiful. Did you see her latest picture on the?
Jack, don't get me started. I don't want to say anything over the top, okay? Don't get me started on Yetta and her sexual prowess.
She's not that type of woman that is sexual.
How do you, Jack? What you make these statements, and it's like you make yourself sound even dumber than you already do in the first place.
I'm slightly autistic, so you gotta excuse me.
Did something happen to you? Did you have like a mini stroke or hit your head? Or
I might butt my head.
Okay.
That's it. That could be the reason. I go out into off into tangents at times, But
right. Hey, whatever happened to America? When assholes were assholes, this whole spectrum thing didn't exist. Just get on the short bus and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean, Jack?
You know what? You have to evaluate what Yetta says. I mean, she uses words.
I'm not questioning Yetta, dude. I'm just Yetta's right on time as usual, but she's being kind. She's being polite and saying that you're on the spectrum. I say that's bullshit. I think spectrum is weak and it's something that they should do in France.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm much better now.
Most of these autistic kids just need a smack. You know what I mean, Jack?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, but I don't think so.
You cut them all this slack and they just take advantage. Next thing you know, they're pretending to be retarded like Jessica.
No, I think they have to be. I think you have to be understanding, and they should be. You gotta be.
I think America has been too understanding, and now we are more virus than host. I think we need to bring back Darwin.
I don't know. I think you should respect everybody, no matter what. I mean, everybody has certain handicaps, and you shouldn't.
Wait, can you repeat that? Did you just say everybody has handicaps?
No, I said certain people have handicaps, and you should be more respectable towards.
I should be, or just
everybody should.
Okay, society.
Yeah. I mean, treat people equally, no matter what. As long as they're good people, treat them equally. It doesn't matter if they have any problems, because there are a lot of people in this world with problems,
So should people with problems get a pass when they're being ridiculous or making threats or being an asshole?
No, evaluate the situation. You evaluate the situation and, treat them with respect.
Jack,
treat them the way they treat you.
Jack, let me ask you a question. Would you find it frustrating if you were going out of your way to be kind and understanding to say a handicapped person, and they started lashing out and saying evil things to you? Don't you feel like a dope? Like the person hoodwinked you? You were trying to be nice, and they took advantage of your kindness.
Sometimes things like that happen, so you might just have to overlook it or not deal with it anymore. You don't deal with them anymore because you're rational. So the thing is, you might have to just forgive them in a way.
Smart.
And move on.
Live and let live, right, Jack?
I think that's good policy. Yes.
Yeah. That's how you live, right?
I live and let live. I try to be respectful to everybody, and if it doesn't work out, I just move on. That's it. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it.
Jack, I just got a message from Tom Flash, a.k.a. Eddie the Petty, a.k.a. Lick Lick.
Oh, he was? You mean Tom
He wanted me to tell you that
Tom Flash.
he found a ride, and he's going to be over your way around lunchtime. He wants to stop by and build a snowman.
Well, he's going to have a hard time trying to get in the door here because I would have to let him in.
You're not gonna beep him in. Buzz him in.
And then again, he might freeze out there waiting for me to let him in.
He's pretty crafty. He'll find a way in. He'll pretend to be a repairman or something.
Well, he's not going to destroy anything over here.
He just wants to, Jack. He just wants you to make him some cocoa. He wants to make a couple snow angels and a snowman, and he'll be on his way. Okay, maybe a little snowball fight.
I would accept that if he behaves. I don't want him breaking my plumbing.
Hey Jack, do you have any clean carrots over there?
Clean carrots?
Yeah, you know what I mean, like any carrots that haven't, been any. You follow me?
Not really.
All right. Well, Eddie's gonna bring the charcoal for the eyes, but he wanted to know if you had a carrot for the snowman's nose.
Oh, the carrot. Yes. No, I don't think there's enough snow to make snowman right now, but at the end of the week, probably it will be. Right now.
Oh, so maybe you want him to come over on Friday then, or?
I don't care. Anytime he comes over, I'll take him to the Amy's, the restaurant up the street here.
Nice. Are you buying or what?
I always buy.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll let him know.
Yeah. I mean, Liquid's been my friend for years. I don't discriminate against the man.
Hey, Jack. Did you ever meet his twin brother?
Yeah. I forget his name. He lives in the basement. And Liquid lives on the second floor, like Luca. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. My name is Liquid. I live on the second floor. My name is Jackie Lee. I live on the second floor.
Hey, Jackie, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but, I got to bring this to attention. I thought it was a little bit creepy. Do you know, like, when you were hanging out with Lick, there were a couple times where he sent his twin brother over to hang out with you? It wasn't even Lick you were hanging out with?
No, it was him.
And you didn't even know? No, seriously, ask him.
I don't even want to talk about those days.
Why not, Jack?
It's all passé. It's all gone. I think about what the future's going to bring, not the past. Yeah.
Hey, Jack, speaking of the past, I'm looking at your profile picture here on Skype.
Pretty, isn't it?
Nice hooters, bro. You kind of got the same hair as Lori.
I still got hooters. I can't get rid of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, they still got them. The damn hormones did it.
Right.
As you get older, as guys get older, they get estrogen. They get more estrogen in their body, so they develop a lot of female, breasts.
Right.
Yeah,
so you were pumping that stuff into your Johnson, weren't you? So you got to have some huge hooters.
Molly. Pills.
Yeah, but you were taking like some kind of estrogen, correct?
Yeah, they were estrofen, it's called. It was a prescription, estrofen.
Jack, let me ask you a question. Who's the fucking hack that prescribed that stuff to you? Are they in jail?
No, it was.
Did they have their license taken away?
No, I knew another trans person that had a doctor in Philadelphia that took care of transsexuals, and that's the doctor I went to.
Right.
And he said, if you want to change your sex, you have to have a psychiatrist give you analyze you.
Did he give you a price quote on cutting off your dick?
No, you would have to. It's very expensive in the United States, but if you go to Hong Kong or you go over to Taiwan or something like that, yeah, they'll do it cheaper.
How much does it cost to get rid of your package, Jack?
Well, it all depends on the person. But I mean, but like say $50,000, you can go somewhere in Asia, maybe Taiwan or Hong Kong, and have it done for like $50,000. But then you got to have approval from your doctor here in the United States, and you got to have a certificate from your psychiatrist saying that you're mentally capable.
Jack, what do they do with you? What happens to your package after it's removed from your body? They don't, put it in a doggy bag, or do they sell it to like perverts, or what happens?
They invert everything. so you don't lose that much tissue. Everything is inverted. It's split and inverted in, and then they make a entrance, but you have to dilate. In other words, because after the operation, you got to put a tube in there so that it doesn't close up and heal. Because if you don't do that, it'll just close up, and then you won't have an entrance. So so you have to go through a certain period of time of healing, and it's very painful.
Yeah, that's what Ajay told me. You know Ajay?
Yeah, who's that?
You know that you're a rival trainee on Bowel.
Oh, really? There is?
Yeah.
I forget her name.
He's still in the game, though. Anyways, he had to sleep with a broom handle in his box for the first 3 or 4 years for dilation.
Yeah, they dilate, but they have an insert that they use, not a broom handle. No. That would be terrible. Anyway, thank God that I didn't go that far. You know what I mean?
Jack, what did you do for Christmas?
Oh, Christmas, I was over my daughter's, and she had a tremendous spread.
Did she cook, or did she hire a caterer with your money?
No, she cooked, and she had everything. It was just family.
Right.
It wasn't a big deal.
Well, when you say family, like her in-laws or what?
Some of her in-laws, yeah.
Cool. Do you get along with the other side of the family, Jack?
I do now.
Right.
Before I felt a little weird about it, but yeah.
Hey, Jack, when your son-in-law was dating your daughter, when they were hooking up originally, did you ever have to get in his face and, set him straight? That there be consequences if he mistreated your daughter?
See,